Did Ancelotti just show Xabi Alonso how to utilize Rodrigo in his best position? Honestly, what a fantastic game from Rodrigo. An absolute sensational performance. I was just there at the match. I was there. Brazil 2, Senegal 0. And Rodrigo was outstanding. The way he just drifted in on several occasions. Can Xabi Alonso look at this, please? Study it. Because Ancelotti, our old don of a manager, just literally showed what it is to work Rodrigo in his best position. He was literally sitting in that central role. Esteval was obviously drifting out to the right-hand side. You saw Cunha in the middle. You saw Vini on the left. And it may have looked like a 4-2-2-2. But honestly, what a perfect way to show Rodrigo in his best area. Unbelievable. I was sitting there in shock at how graceful Rodrigo was behind Cunha. Unbelievable. What a brilliant performance. Big up everybody in the live chat, guys. I've just literally come back. And the vlog will be out tomorrow. I'm going to put the vlog out tomorrow with, obviously, my fiancée, Luna. And it was incredible to see Rodrigo and Esteval playing together. What on earth was I watching? It was a complete night and day performances from Rodrigo in a Real Madrid kit and Rodrigo in a Brazilian kit. I thought Rodrigo was great. I thought he was great. He was consistently in that area where he should have literally just... He zoned in. He completely zoned in, people. Ancelotti, the old dog in him, is showing Xabi Alonso what to do with Rodrigo. If Arda ever drops out of the squad, Rodrigo goes in the 10. I say that from now. Because it's crazy. The rotations of the players and how they move, Rodrigo and Esteval. Vini was decent enough. Sometimes he just ran into brick walls again, like running into players all the time. But Vini was decent enough. Cunha was decent. But it looked like, essentially on paper, it looked like a 4-2-2-2. And we know Ancelotti's played this before. We've seen Ancelotti play this before with Real Madrid as well. They look fluid out there. I know it was only against Senegal. And I know Senegal are not the best team. But I tell you what, Brazil, they showed glimpses of what they can really do to harm a lot of teams. And it's Ancelotti's doing because he's brought in, obviously, this team and he's literally looking at it. And look, I'm going to say it now, Militao as a right back. Bro. Oh, my Lord. Militao as a right back. Mane got absolutely locked up by Militao at the time. When Mane started drifting off to the left, hey, Militao was like, okay, come. Militao's a right back. What are we doing here? It's crazy, bro. I went to the match. I was excited to watch Brazil play for once in a long time. Unbelievable. It was crazy to me to watch that. It's Carlo Ancelotti, mate. I got footage of him as well. Like doing his chewing gum and his usual routine in his suit. But I'm going to say it. This whole Rodrigo situation, central role, I tell you what. Hey, Xabi Alonso, you better be listening in. You better be looking at this. Because Rodrigo played really well. Really well. Yeah? So, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And obviously... yeah, Vini was decent enough. He wasn't mind-blowing. He done a few things here and there. He wowed the crowd a few times. I heard a lot of Brazilian fans, and I'm going to say it right now, and I'm going to show you the vlog. There was a portion of Brazil fans in the stadium clapping Vini off, but there was a large portion of Brazil fans booing Vini. And I don't know what it's about, but there was a huge portion of Brazil fans booing Vini. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe a couple of Real Madrid fans snuck into the ground. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's really, really mad. And I don't know why Vini was booed when he came off. A huge amount of crowd. I was there, and I'll show you in the vlog tomorrow. I'll show you what I mean by it. But Rodrigo, I tell you what, let me just summarize it in just a nutshell. So when he works in those spaces, because he's got very, very good close ball carrying technique, essentially, Rodrigo. What he does, he likes to carry the ball in certain areas. He was just darting through the Senegalese midfield, trying to go directly through, obviously, in the defense as well. And guys, let me just say now, what a peach of a free kick, by the way. What a peach of a free kick from Rodrigo. Unbelievable. The guy delivered a peach of a free kick back post. Why does he need to do that for Real Madrid? I'm sorry, guys. Why doesn't Rodrigo do that for Real Madrid? He has the technique to do it, but obviously we have people who want to take free kicks like Mbappe. Why is Mbappe taking free kicks for Real Madrid, by the way? That is not good. Arda Güler should take our free kicks, but if we're looking at someone to bring a bit of a different element to the team, look at Rodrigo's free kick back post to Casemiro. Unbelievable. So him in that central role, incredible. Honestly, I saw it today, and it's only a friendly. People say, oh, it's only a friendly. It's only a friendly. Guys, the basic principle still remains the same. He looked really good on the pitch and probably was man of the match along with Esteval and Casemiro. Probably along those lines, man of the match. All three of them. Yeah, Rodrigo's picking up from the centre-backs. Exactly, bro. Big up. Big up in the chat. Rodrigo was actually picking up the ball from the centre-backs and tried to drive into traffic. This guy was actually moving on a different level. I haven't seen Rodrigo play like this in so long. Like, what's going on here? Why don't we see this Rodrigo at Real Madrid? Maybe Vinny's words in terms of Carlo giving confidence to people. Giving Carlo, maybe it's true. Maybe my parade the other day is shouting at Xabi Alonso and the team and why they're reacting to him like this and being strict. Maybe they do give him confidence. Maybe Ancelotti does give them confidence. I don't know. Last year I didn't see it. But in this team here, I did see it. Vinny was running at guys consistently throughout the whole game. Dip of the shoulder, dip of the shoulder. That's what Vinny was doing, even though he wasn't the best at it. Consistently running to brick walls, like I said. But Rodrigo, the man was picking up the ball in the middle and literally just going in the middle. That's what we want to see. Somebody said that Brahim Diaz in the live chat showed Rodrigo how to play football. Nah, bro, never. Look, Rodrigo today, what a performance, guys. Yeah? I love doing this because I love going to games sometimes and actually analysing it from a fan's perspective in the stadium. And every time Rodrigo had the ball, he got a really good reception as well. Every time he had the ball, he was just running through. Vinny, I tell you what, him and Cunha was actually better, I think, than Vinny. I think Cunha was trying to play a bit more centrally, obviously, with Esteval also on the outside. I think we looked at Esteval and we saw what a player he is, guys, yeah? Esteval was unbelievable throughout the whole game. Again, yeah? And he always is going to be like that because he's that kind of flair player. I wish that Endrick was like that. And I think Endrick could do the same job as Esteval. But Endrick, I think he's a bit more final action in terms of the final third, like trying to shoot and takes more risk and stuff like that. But Esteval, look, this guy, man, come to Chelsea and he's lit up the world. He's such a great player. Very, very good, very tidy feet and just life to drive into the box and tries to shoot. Look at the goal he scored. Literally left foot bangers. That's it simple. Yeah? So with this team, Rodrigo, I want to see this at Real Madrid, guys. I want to see Rodrigo playing in a central role at Real Madrid. I want to see Arda maybe dropped maybe for Copa del Rey and then put Rodrigo in the 10. Look how this guy cooks. Watch his space. With Mbappe in front of him and Vinny on the outside. And whoever's going to be on the right. Come on, bro. Don't get me started. Rodrigo in the 10 because this guy can also shoot as well. And Rodrigo behind Mbappe. Oh, my Lord, we will fry. We will fry. Because when Rodrigo is in those tight spaces, you know what Rodrigo's best quality is? Rodrigo's best quality is when he's surrounded by players, he knows what to do to get out of those tricky situations. That's what it is. So Rodrigo, I tell you what, I want to see it. I want to see it at least one match. Give it a try. See if he can thrive in those areas. Because I see him in Real Madrid doing that. Yeah? Let's get into the actual team sheet today because we actually saw it today, yeah? And I'm just going to focus, obviously, on this Ancelotti style. Because Rodrigo, he looks like he's out on the left. He was as well. He was playing with Vinny. But Rodrigo was cutting in and drifting into the center. Yeah? So, when we look at it like this, it may look like Rodrigo's out on the left. But he was more in this area here. He was more right here in this area. And he was cutting in consistently, trying to make things work behind the two-man up front, which is Vinny and Cunha. Yeah? So, it's crazy. Like, I look at Rodrigo and seeing him in this role, and I'm like, what on earth are we doing at Real Madrid? Why don't we have Rodrigo coming on, maybe replacing Arda in some matches, different teams? And we can actually put Vinny and Rodrigo in the same team. Hey, Xabi Alonso, you better be watching, bro. You better be watching. I know Xabi doesn't play like that, but he better be watching because he needs to give Rodrigo a chance. Because I tell you what, the element of freedom in attack with Brazil today, when I saw it, unreal. So much freedom. So much freedom to attack. And I'm going to say right now, maybe that's what I miss with Ancelotti's football is the freedom. The players have freedom. It's not so strict. Like the positioning is always just going to be monitored by Xabi Alonso saying, okay, you play this and you play in this area. It's a bit like Pep. Pep likes to play his players in kind of like squares on a pitch. Like this area is occupied by you. You don't move away from this area. Iniesta, you stay here. Xavi, you stayed here. Man City's the same. That's it. Yeah? Henry, when he had Henry under control and Pep was in charge of Henry. Henry had a famous story, literally drifted out onto the right-hand side, bang, subbed. That's what Pep is, and that's what I think Xabi Alonso is. I think Xabi Alonso wants his players to be strict in a certain position, yeah? So, it's mad and it's crazy, and thank you, obviously, for the love in the chat, guys, on the live stream. I'm going to read out a lot of comments. We'll get to like 15 minutes, and I'll also read some comments, and then we'll go more and talk about this whole game, yeah? Because I think Ancelotti does give a little bit more freedom. We know that, yeah? And maybe that gives more confidence to players, but sometimes in big matches, that can really harm you and can be detrimental. So, definitely Ancelotti gives definitely freedom, but I think Xabi Alonso is the right man, obviously, to lead us forward because that strictness can be good as well, yeah? But Rodrigo, and then with Casemiro and Guimaraes, honestly, midfield, Casemiro bossed it. He's consistently going in the pockets, really trying to link up play, and him and Rodrigo are very consistently linked up to each other. Like, very, very good. So, when Rodrigo is literally carrying the ball from this position here, where my mouse is hovering now, and literally driving into the center, and Vinny pulls off to the left, Cunha pulls into the center, and you see Esteval on this wing-hand side, yeah? On this right-hand side. So, you're expecting Rodrigo to have three players in front of him to deliver something, and he did that. He did that on several occasions. And that cross-back post, unbelievable. What an absolute crazy. Yeah, Vinny was so bad, I know. I said it. I said Vinny was decent enough, but he kept on running into brick walls. That's what it is, Said. I know, bro. I know. And his final action, the product in the final third, was awful. He kept on passing it into Senegalese feet. Consistently. On their end. Yeah? And I really, really liked seeing Rodrigo shine in this team. That's what I really wanted. Because Ancelotti does give them freedom. I'm going to say it. He does. Yeah? And the Brazil crowd, I tell you what, they pump up these players big time. You best believe it. The Brazil crowd, they pump up these players. And Rodrigo felt that, I think, in the Emirates today. Such a very, very good showing from Rodrigo. I was very impressed. Esteval, very, very impressed. Cunha done what Cunha does and really just tries to link up the play, drops a little bit deeper. Obviously, with him and Rodrigo in that kind of area, playing in tandem, they're going to do so good. They're going to do really well in the World Cup. I think Brazil are going to do really well under Ancelotti in the World Cup. I'm going to say it now. I think they could reach maybe quarters or semis. I don't think they'll win it. I think a team maybe like Spain, France, Portugal maybe, or Argentina, Germany maybe will stop them. But England maybe could stop them as well. So I'm looking at it and saying Brazil are not in that top 5 bracket at the moment. I don't think they're going to win the World Cup. They could get to quarters, could get to semis. That's very likely, but they won't win the World Cup. They won't. I think they look very frail in certain areas. They look like they could be. The defensive shape is not that good, but you have quality defenders. Very much quality defenders. I looked at today, and you saw that Gabriel. Let me talk about Militao for a second, because Real Madrid fans in here, we know. Look, Militao's a right back is flipping good, bro. Militao is a right back. Oi, Ancelotti, bro. This guy, right back Militao, you know, unbelievable. This guy, man, Mane didn't have a chance sometimes when he drifted off to the left. Sarr didn't either. It's like, honestly, like such a very, very, very good right back. I'm very shocked. I'm so shocked, man. Like Militao, 2025, big 2025, and you're playing as a right back. Hey, Ancelotti, bro. Hey, this is why sometimes you're gonna like Ancelotti, bro. Because this guy, mate, Militao, bro, unbelievable. The man is so quick. On the turn, he's so quick as well. Like, his technique is sometimes flawless at times. That's a right back. He is doing exceptional. Exceptional. Honestly, he was one of the best players. He consistently was intercepting the ball, tackling continuously time and time again. Hey, Militao, brilliant. Hey, the Brazilians in Real Madrid, apart from Vinny today, I tell you what, we done all really well. We done all well, guys. We can actually say that Real Madrid players in this team did well, maybe apart from Vinny. Hey, Vinny was absolutely generationally a stinker today, bro. He got hooked off, mate. He got booed and he got cheered. That's what's going to happen with Vinny. I know. Maybe because his relationship with Virginia Fonseca, some of the Brazilians don't like her. I tell you, some Brazilians don't like her at all, bro. And I think Brazilians, my fiance doesn't like Virginia Fonseca. She's apparently she's a scammer in Brazil. She's a complete and utter scammer. Like, read up on it. This girl that Vinny's dating, scam central. I tell you what, this guy, mate, he's probably looking for more fame. I don't know, bro. Anyway. Carlo with his quality is scary for... Absolutely. Hey, let me tell you something, yeah? Gabriel, obviously coming home to the Emirates, playing in his natural ground. Bro, he felt like at home. They say 6.6, but he had nothing really much to do. They cleared the ball a couple of times. Marquinhos also the same. Like, this is mad. Look at the quality of their squad. It's crazy to me. I don't know about their midfield if they get outrun a little bit. I'm not sure about that. But, look, I just got to say it, man. Like, Rodrigo, best player on the pitch with Esteval, and Casemiro. Those three were absolutely crazy, man. I loved seeing them free play today. Yeah, and Militao as well. Militao, on several occasions, dragged the ball forward. And man was pumping it into Rodrigo, pumping it into Guimaraes. Bro, this guy was literally floating balls into the center. Go on, Militao. My guy, mate. Arguably one of our best players. He's been one of the GOAT players this season, Militao. Absolutely fantastic, yeah? One thing I criticize Ancelotti for, and I'm going to say it right now, guys. I'm going to criticize Ancelotti for this. Why are you playing this guy for goddamn 80 minutes? Do you know what happened last year? Brother, you were manager. You were manager of Real Madrid, brother. This guy suffered one of the worst injuries that we had all season. And this guy played it for nearly goddamn 80 minutes, bro. Madness. Militao, you know, mad. Hey, guys, yeah? Hey, I tell you what, that's absolutely true. Adam, Casemiro would be a boss in the midfield. He's definitely got more technique than Tchouaméni. I know that for a fact. Tchouaméni may be a bit more stronger, physical, his age, fine, faster, a bit more of a shielder in terms of the front line. But Casemiro, in terms of working the ball, sensational, bro. RX players, bro. Casemiro coming into the affray. Look at Ancelotti. Big up Ancelotti, bruv. Big up Ancelotti, mate. He's making our Brazilian players look good, mate. Go on, Ancelotti, mate. Do you know what? I hope Brazil do really well. Guys, let's be honest, yeah? Let's be honest. We hope that Brazil do really well in the World Cup. Let's be honest, yeah? Let's be honest, yeah? Let's be honest. Let's put some stats on the screen, yeah? Put some stats, yeah? Brazil actually had less possession. I saw that. Second half, Senegal really tried to come in the game. But they were pumping them, bro. I swear down, like first half, they were absolutely cooking them. cooking them, bro. Like, look, 6 shots on target. 6! Brazil! Bro! Come on! Hey, Carlo, he may have to make a comeback, you know. Make it like a resurgence into his career. Now, I don't think Carlo will ever manage at club level. I think Brazil's his last job. I genuinely think that, yeah. But second half was stinky, mate. I watched that, yeah. The whole crowd was like, dropped. Nothing from the second half. Today, it was all first half, and Brazil absolutely cooked them. They cooked them, bro. They didn't need much to beat them. Honestly, they didn't need much to beat them. Absolutely sensational. When you look at, obviously, a lot of the different stats. Look, Casemiro here, yeah? Look at Casemiro here. Obviously, he's got defensive contributions, 5. Total shots. So this is Casemiro we're talking about here. Ancelotti, big up 2025, mate, making Casemiro shoot. Look at Rodrygo, chances created. Look, Esteval, 3. Amazing. Vinny had 3 contributions as well in terms of chances creation. But look, I think look at Militao, defensive contributions, 8, bro. This guy's a boss, Mo. He's a boss. Man, like Militao, right back. Guys, if we need we need a right back, get Militao in. The match was sensational, people. The match was sensational. Mane was decent enough. I don't think Mane showed what he's capable of. I think maybe we'll see that maybe later on. Have Senegal qualified for the World Cup, by the way, guys? Have they qualified, Senegal? I know Brazil have, but Brazil stank it out in the qualification. Have Senegal actually qualified for the World Cup? Alonso out, David. I tell you what, at this moment, hey, Alonso, hey, you better learn these tricks, mate, from Ancelotti, because Ancelotti just suffers wild, mate. Look, who would have ever thought that Bellingham would have been pretty much our star striker for the whole season that we won the Champions League? Nobody, but he put him there. Ancelotti makes these decisions. It's wild, yeah, and he just lets the players play free. But last season, we got cooked. That's facts, mate. 4-time loss to Barcelona. Unbelievable. I could not stand that. So Ancelotti was time to go anyway. But honestly, such a very, very prolific performance from Brazil. And Rodrigo is the star man. Do you know what I really liked about Rodrigo? Yeah? Is his mannerism on the pitch when he plays in that role. He looks confident. He looks very, very at ease with how much space he has in time in the midfield. So much space and time. Against Spain, it'd be difficult because Spain, their pressing is crazy. France, we know their midfield can really press like crazy as well. Especially if you're playing like Camavinga, different players as well. They're going to press like crazy. Yeah? Like Germany, I think will do the same thing. England, I don't think they press. They just literally sit back. Tommy Tukes, Murph. That guy, yeah, he's got a big whipping coming for him. I'm telling you, England have got a massive whooping coming for them in this World Cup. I can guarantee that. But the top 3 European sides, Spain, France, and you maybe consider Germany into that or England, I think they will easily walk all over Brazil at the current time. I think so. I think Ancelotti needs to work with his team a lot more. De La Fuente is absolutely just gone in and just absolutely... Look at it today against Georgia. Absolutely battered them away from home. Next is Turkey. I should be commentating on the match, so I'll definitely do Spain. But honestly, Brazil, man, Rodrygo, bro. What a sensational game he had. Unbelievable. Germany's bad. I don't think Germany's bad in the World Cup. No, nobody can discount the Germans in the World Cup. Germans are always going to be up there, top team. Yeah? Carlo will get outclassed tactically by Tuchel or De La Fuente. Probably. We've seen Tommy Tukes before, man. Yeah, I don't want to go back to that, mate. I don't want to go back to that. But Brazil would play even better if Vinny Rodrygo gets the whole left side. No, I disagree. I think Rodrygo getting the whole central role behind Cunha is how it should work. Definitely how it should work. Unbelievable. Very, very good. I just admired it so much. The way that he looked like he wasn't fazed by anything. I know it's a friendly, but he wasn't fazed, bro. He was just continuously just finding spaces, finding pockets between the midfield, between Ye and obviously just in front of Koulibaly. Like these guys, like they're proper players. A lot of them play in the Premier League. A lot of them play in European football. We know how good can Senegal be. But I know it's a friendly, but Rodrygo was just comfortable out there. Probably our best player. Even though Casemiro got the goal and Esteval got the goal. But Rodrygo performed with an assist, but he didn't get a goal. This guy is absolutely sensational. I would have given him a 9. 9 out of 10. Like people saying that Rodrigo was not good. What are you smoking? Who's our best player? Well, I say our best player, Brazil's best player. I'm supporting Brazil, guys. I'm a de facto Brazil supporter, guys, yeah? I have to be because my fiance is Brazilian, so I need to support Brazil, yeah? But let me tell you this, and this is a secret between me and you. Yeah. Let me put it in full cam. Spain plays Brazil. Hey, you don't want to see that match. I might do the watch along with her, yeah? You don't want to see that match, yeah? I'm going to be fully rubbing it in. Like, rubbing it in her face. Spain are going to cook Brazil. Watch this space if they ever face. But, honestly, Carlo Ancelotti, what an open mind he had to do this. I don't know if they played like this last time that I saw them, but when I saw them last time, they were absolutely atrocious absolutely atrocious. Last match they played friendly. I think they played South Korea and Japan I think beat them. Like, that's horrific, mate. Like, you have to be stepping up, even in friendlies, because you know you have limited time to prove yourself. Yeah? And Brazil, I tell you what, they're going to be a difficult team to beat. They're not going to be as easy to beat as a few World Cups that we've seen already. Yeah? It should be a very, very good match if Spain faced them or England faced them. Look, I got 3 teams I'm supporting. Spain, England, and Brazil. Spain is my number 1. I know that for a fact. I put England second and then Brazil third. Yeah? Everybody has their 3 teams. Yeah? And those are my 3. Yeah? Spain, obviously, I'm going to be that's my support. That's my team. Yeah? England, obviously, I'm British as well, so I've got to support England. And then you got to have, obviously, Brazil in there as well. Let's see what happens. Yeah? But honestly, I'm just so impressed. I'm so impressed. Guys, let me read your chat. Let me read your comments because I loved seeing the match today. I went there today and the vlog is coming out tomorrow. You see how excited I am when I scored as well. Mate, when Rodrygo passed that to Casemiro, bro, I went completely nuts, mate. That the Real Madrid mandem actually had a complete effect on it. And Casemiro's class in that, guys. Casemiro's Real Madrid, mate. He's Real Madrid through and through. He may be playing for Man United. This guy's Real Madrid, mate. And hey, Militao, sensational as well. Sensational as well. Let's read some of the comments, guys. Yeah, let's get to the comments before we sign out for today. France is looking scary. England's a mess. What's your thoughts on Norway? Hey, Norway could be a decent, yo. If Haaland's on his goal scoring form, I tell you what, Norway could be a very decent side. And if Ødegaard obviously comes back, could be a very, very decent side. Very, very decent. Yeah. What do you think of Brazil? So. See, my fiance said so. So yeah, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. So good. She's wearing a Brazilian kit. Yeah, Brazilian kit. Who have you got in the back? Okay. You got in the back? Nobody. You don't. Okay. You don't have anybody in that. Okay, cool. Anyway, we move, guys. And yeah, guys, what a sensational game. What a sensational game. Unbelievable. I really like Rodrigo was good, isn't it? Yeah. Gabriel is good too. Eh? Gabriel? Yeah. Gabriel's good. Absolutely sensational, yeah. Hey, do you know what? My fiance is going to become an Arsenal supporter because the very first football match properly that she's seen with Brazil is in the Emirates. So she's gonna be an Arsenal supporter, yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she's an Arsenal supporter now. Good job. We have another one now in the household. I don't support Arsenal, but I don't even have an English team, so I might as well just it's much crazy. How many football shirts do you own? I actually own a lot. I also own, I think, about 4 or 5, I think maybe more, Real Madrid t-shirts. I own the Corinthians kit, which my fiance got for me in Brazil. I own 2 Brazilian shirts. I own, I think, 3 Spanish t-shirts. I don't have an England one. I used to have an England one, but I don't have one anymore. So that's gone. Yes. Yeah, then Brazilians, they boo. Yeah, I did. So basically, my fiance just reminded me that Brazil booed Vinny when he came off. So look, that's all we're going to say, guys. That's all we're going to say. Unbelievable. But look, we're going to wrap, guys. This has been a live stream. I'm going to do these, guys. I'm actually going to do instant reactions for the matches. I think I'm going to do this right now because I love this. I love the live stream. I love talking directly to the fans, everybody in the chat. For all Real Madrid games, I'm going to make an announcement right here. All Real Madrid games, every single one, and make sure you stay tuned. I'm going live and direct straight after the Real Madrid games with Eva. Eva's going to be in there, yeah? So, live and direct, after all Real Madrid games, I'm going to be live, guys, yeah? My match reaction is going to be live, instant, and I'm going to either cook or praise the team. And that's all I got to say, guys. But, guys, it's very interesting, obviously, everybody in the actual chat. Love you all. Amazing appreciation. Like this video. Make sure you get the comments up, yeah? We've got the Brazil flag waved. Okay, cool. That's okay. Oh, you covered the face. What's going on? I don't know what happened in my live stream. It's just gone mad. Yeah. And yeah, she loves Brazil as well. Anyway. Cool. Anyway. Leave you. Love you. Adios, people. And yeah, big up Brazil.